First of all, a very happy new year to everyone. I hope everyone has a fantastic 2021. In today's episode, we'll be checking out the Bitcoin price here on the hourly chart. We can see that we are forming this huge rising wedge. The RSI is going down. We've still got bearish divergence. We can see a few weeks ago when we had the price going up and the RSI going down. In the end, we had a huge leg to the downside, which was about a 10% dump. So we'll be checking this out in today's episode. Also in the Ethereum US dollar price, in the last episode that I was seeing this ascending triangle, we broke out with a significant amount of volume and I took a trade, but I've left the trade because it looks like it was a fake out and we're just consolidating here, and it looks like that we're forming an ascending wedge here, which is very bearish. We will be seeing the possible targets in today's episode. Also, Fundstrat analyst Tom Lee reveals Bitcoin price prediction for 2021, and Bitcoin supply squeeze heats up as Grayscale buys nearly 3x the BTC mined in December. Guys, a massive thank you for my last video. I got 114 likes. Make sure to go down there and smash up the like button. This will extremely help the channel out, and subscribe for coming updates and news on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency and the financial market. Let's go straight into the video. Hello there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoin Sensors, where you subscribe for the quickest technical analysis and news on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and the financial markets. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't buy or sell anything that I say. And if you do so, do your own research. Said this, let's go straight into the charts. As you can see here on the hourly chart, we are forming this ascending wedge, and it looks like that we're just breaking to the downside of it. We have these massive bearish divergence here on the hourly chart. We can see a few weeks back that the price was going up nicely. We had these bearish divergence, and in the end we had this massive sell-off of nearly about 10%. This is what I'm expecting now. In the short term, we might see the Bitcoin price come into the $27,000 range. This would be the measured move from this ascending wedge, so we might come down and retest this huge resistance of this ascending broadening wedge that we were forming in the last few months. Guys, this is what I'm expecting for the Bitcoin price here in the short term. This is the most likely scenario, just because ascending wedges usually break to the downside 60 to 65% of the times, especially if we have bearish divergence. But there is a 40% chance that we break to the upside, and this would take the Bitcoin price to $32,000. We've been expecting these price targets since we broke out from this huge ascending broadening wedge. So we will see what is going to happen in the next few hours and days. Also, taking a look at the Ethereum price. In my last video, I was talking about this ascending triangle and the breakout here. We had a significant amount of volume, but we came straight back in, and I closed the trade because I saw it was a fake out, and it looks like now that we formed an ascending wedge and we're just breaking out. So my targets here would be the $675 range here. This is going to hold nicely as support. So these are my targets here for the Ethereum price. Remember, if you're an experienced trader and you like leverage trading, I got links in the description of Bybit, Femex and Dugex. If you click on that link, you'll be getting an amazing bonus. Going straight into the news, Fundstrat analyst Tom Lee reveals Bitcoin price prediction for 2021. Tom Lee thinks Bitcoin's incredible bull run is just beginning. In a new interview with CNBC, the firm's managing partner and head of research says the weakening dollar will contribute to Bitcoin's continuing price climb. Bitcoin's got to be denominated in something, so if the dollar's weakening, Bitcoin holds its value, then Bitcoin goes up. But the more important effect is this year we did see a lot of central bank liquidity. The dollar was really strong, surprisingly, for much of the year, but its weakness now is going to make people think, how do you keep a unit in sound money? A lot of people thought gold would be that store, and I think it still has a reasonable basis for someone to be long in gold. But I think for younger folks and those who are in the digital generation, Bitcoin is that digital asset that they want to hold as a store of value. Lee predicts that Bitcoin's 2021 will outperform its bull run in 2020, meaning something above 300% on the year. If the next bull run does take us 300% from here, as Tom Lee says, this would take the Bitcoin price to over $120,000 per Bitcoin. Let me know your price predictions in the comment section. Taking a look at the next news, Bitcoin supply squeeze heats up as Grayscale buys nearly 3x the BTC mined in December. Institutional crypto investment giant Grayscale now has $20 billion under its control as its Bitcoin buys outstrip production by almost 3-1. It's official, miners can't produce enough Bitcoin. Last month, the company added a total of 72,950 BTC to its asset under management. During the same period, miners generated just 28,112 BTC. 38.5% of Grayscale's buy-in. The figures underscore what many have described as an ongoing liquidity squeeze in Bitcoin. And here we can see Bitcoin December 2020 mined versus bought. The miners produced 28,112 Bitcoin, and just Grayscale bought 72,950 Bitcoin. And this is a clear example of demand outstripping supply. This is why the Bitcoin price suddenly moves thousands of dollars in days. Guys, this is going to be it for today's episode. Feel free to check out the Bitcoin Sensors website. We've got great tutorials and reviews on how to buy, how to store, and how to trade Bitcoin safely. We've got the latest news, so I'll be leaving a link in the description so you can check it out. And if you haven't seen the best tutorial of the Judex leverage trading platform, I'll be leaving a video popping up on your screen. A massive thank you for tuning in. Make sure to smash up the like button, subscribe for coming updates, and I'll see you in the next one.